These are the notes for writing numbers. This covers standard form, written form, expanded form, and scientific notation. You need to fill in the Doodle Notes and then copy the focus notes on the back. You can color when you are finished if you want. These go in your math binder when done. You can pause this video at any time to make sure you have enough time to write the notes. The audio does not always copy the notes word for word. It is more of an explanation. Write neatly. This is a look at the entire page of Doodle Notes. Make sure to write neatly, copying everything down in the correct section. Then you can color if you want to. This is the section for place value. It is a review, but important to know. The decimal separates the whole numbers from the parts of a whole. Each number represents the value of where the digit is in a numeral. This is the section for expanded form. Expanded form is when you stretch out the number using place values. You break a number into each place value with a plus sign in between. This is the section for word form. This is when you write the number out using only words. Remember to only use the word and when you are writing the decimal point. You should read it like you write it and write it like you read it. Always use the last place value for each grouping as you write. This is the section for standard form. Standard form is just a fancy way for writing numbers using only numbers. These are the focus notes for decimal operations. Please copy these down on the back of the Doodle Notes page neatly. Copy them exactly as you see them and make sure to separate each section with a line between. You can pause this video at any point to copy notes or review material. These are the vocabulary words for writing numbers. You can copy this down exactly how you see it in 2 columns. Make sure you have the title vocabulary and a line underneath the last word. The left side is the word and definition, and the right side is an example. Number 1 says base 10 number system. Every digit is 10 times the digit to the right or 1/10 the digit to the left. Number 2 says standard form, written in all numbers. Number 3 says expanded form. Stretch it out. Uses place value. Number 4 says word form, written in all words. Write it how you read it and read it how you write it. Number 5 says scientific notation, a decimal between 1 and 10 multiplied by a power of 10. Remember to copy the examples and put a line underneath when you are done copying the vocabulary. This is the LEQ or Lesson Essential Question. You should be able to answer this in your summary at the end of this lesson. The LEQ says, how can I read and write whole numbers and decimals? Remember to put a line under where you write this. These are the notes for writing numbers. Copy them down exactly how you see them. If they are written in all capitals, copy them down in all capitals. The notes are all about the differences between the 3 main forms of numbers. Standard form is when you use only numbers. You use a comma every 3 places or every 3 numbers. Expanded form is when you write a plus sign between each place value for the number. Make sure you use the same number of spaces for each number of places past the decimal. Word form is when you write a number using only words. You write the word, and for the decimal point, write the words in groups of 3 using the last place value for each group. Write it how you read it. Make sure you copy down these notes and the examples for each. You can see the example for standard form is all numbers, and the example for written form is all words. The example for expanded form is important. It shows how you write each place value stretched out and uses 0 to make sure you have all the places covered. Make sure to write a line underneath this section to separate it from the next section. This section is to show step-by-step directions for writing numbers. Even though there are no step-by-step directions, I want you to write the title and skip one line, and then draw a line underneath to separate it from your practice. You can leave the one line you skipped blank. This is the section for practicing what you just took notes on. Make sure you copy the problems down and solve them. Make sure you write everything down for each problem. If you need help, look back in your notes. The first two problems need to be written in both expanded form and word form. The last two problems need to be written in standard form. This last section is for your summary. You should be able to write this down as a question and then answer it. This is the same question from the LEQ. It is asking you how you read and write both whole numbers and decimals. Answer using complete sentences, including capital letters and punctuation, and use examples if needed.